And I would always get messages from my friends being like, yo, Lema, like, your man's, like, trying to talk to me or whatever. I was young, I was dumb, okay? I let these things go. And I stayed with this man. And then I found out he was dating a whole other woman. That was my breaking point. And one thing about the Persian prince is that, honestly and truly, he was not that cute. But you know who was? All of his friends. So what did I do? One by one.
Young living every day, giving it to you and cutting straight. Now listen, man, if it's your first time watching my video, or you have not yet subscribed to the channel, or you one of those shadow seekers or shadow watchers, man, come out the shadows, man, take a second, scroll down, click on the subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel on the road to 1K subscribers. I appreciate that. Now moving forward, man, today's video, man, got a young lady, man, she just can't resist the presence of Chad. You know, when Chad around, they can't turn it down. So let's dive into that right now.
Are you good at giving head?
Obviously.
What makes you think it's obviously? Like, how would I know?
Because I do my homework, I enjoy it, and I like to ask for their responses. I want to know what they like.
You're ready.
She belongs to the streets.
I guess I have to find out one day.
Yes, you do.
When are you free?
Well, I'm here all weekend, so.
But where you say that?
Huh?
You heard what you just said? She like to put it up to the test.
Man, shit ain't got serious.
She like to see what's going on. And then he said, well, I guess I had to find out. And when she say, yes, he said, when are you free? She said, well, I'm here for the weekend, while she's smiling, giving him that look. You see, this is what I tell you guys, man. They can't resist that Pookie, Ray Ray, Tyrone, and Chad. They can't resist, man. When Chad is around, man, they're gonna knock him down. This is just how it goes, man. This is just nature. This is what it is. But let's continue.
Where do you stay at?
West Odessa.
So you trying to have a sneaking link or something? Yeah? Hit me up or whatever you want. I'll let you go. I have to get some more of those. Take care, okay?
Now see how she looking at him? Hold up. We about to zoom that in. Excuse me, y'all. Now look how she looking at him. That's that Pookie, Ray Ray, Tyrone, and Chad effect right there. See how she blushing and looking at that man? She already chose him. In her mind, she already know what it is. She's saying, yeah, I'm gonna let him tap these sugar cane walls, you know? I'm gonna let him tap these sugar walls and activate them waterfalls. You see what I'm saying, y'all? This is how it is. Women find a guy that's charismatic, you know, or not even charismatic. Let's just say she found a man that she find highly attractive on the eyes. You see how smooth it was? Ain't have to do much because it's organic, genuine desire. Now let's just rewind that. Let's rewind it. Let's rewind this, y'all. Pay close attention.
Are you good at giving head?
Obviously.
Now, hold up. Look how she smiled when he said that. Look at that smile on her face. Look at that smile. Now, what man that they don't find attractive can come up to them and say, "Are you good at giving head?" And they smile like that and say, "Obviously." You see what I'm saying? This is how important that organic, genuine desire, that attraction is. This is what you get when you put yourself in a position and you only entertain the woman that gives off that kind of energy. Now, I'm not saying long-term as far as mate selection, but I'm saying as far as guys having those encounters, dealing with women who actually want to deal with you. Most girls, if you say that to them and they're not attracted to you, they're going to say you SA'd them, or, you know, you graped them or something like that. But let's continue.
What makes you think it's obviously? Like, how would I know?
Because I do my homework, I enjoy it.
You see how he said, how would I know? And what do I tell you guys all the time? They're supposed to prove themselves to you instead of you proving yourself to them. She has so much of a high level of attraction to this man that she's proven herself to him. But let's continue.
And I like to ask for their responses. I want to know what they like.
You're ready.
And on top of that, what she say? She like to ask for responses and ratings. She want to know what it's like. So that lets you know, you could already tell by far, y'all, this is a very promiscuous female right here. She's been out giving some cap to the point where she's been giving it out enough to where she's trying to get some feedback so that she can get on top of her cap game. You already know what I'm gonna say about that one.
She belongs to the streets.
Well, I guess I have to find out one day.
Yes, you do.
When are you free?
Well, I'm here all weekend, so.
Well, where do you stay at?
Huh?
Where do you stay at?
West Odessa.
So you trying to?
Look how she's smiling at him. You see that? That's that desire right there. This is what you go after. I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying you wife up a girl like that, but I'm saying is when you're talking about, you know, whether it's encounters or hanging out with a chick, you go after chicks that look at you like that. You go after chicks that has that desire for you that in that manner. But let's continue.
Have a sneaking link or something. Yeah? Hit me up or whatever you want. I'll let you go. I have to get some more of those. Take care, okay?
He said, I'll let you go. Translation, I got to get back to work. But y'all, I don't know. Say you guys ever witness organic genuine desire, and when a woman has a high level of attraction for you, they laugh at almost everything you say. You know, I've dealt with that before. You know, I had a lady over my house, you know, in the past. And, you know, she was just laughing at everything. Wasn't even saying nothing funny, but when they're so attracted to you and they're so had this high level of desire for you, dog, they just get giggly and real kitty like that. But that's just how they be, y'all. Now listen, man, we're gonna dive into the next clip.
PSA, if y'all see the interview of me on that one video with that one guy on 7th Street asking me if I give good top, and why I answered it, I no sé, I don't know. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry. I'm slurring my words and shit. That's Patricia.
Did you see what she said? I'm sorry, mama. And smiling about it. You know, honestly, it don't look like she that ashamed of it. She's very open about it. But you can clearly tell this is the type of woman, when she get a few drinks in her system and say, you the right guy, you know, that level of attraction there, the vibe is right. She gonna let you tap them sugar walls and activate the waterfalls, and she gonna get that good old cap because she didn't hold back from him at all. And another reason why I wanted to show this video to you, man, is to show you when they have that high level of interest for you, it's not hard. Notice it was effortless. It's not like he said something special. It ain't like he ran no top high-end game or anything. It's just that attraction level and the vibe was right. She had a few drinks in her system and she was feeling them. You see what I'm saying? Now, you can add other components in there as well, as far as her being, you know, very promiscuous. You can clearly tell that. You know, she's just openly saying how she gave cap to other guys and stuff like that. I didn't pull up her messages, but I'm sure it was women in there championing him on. You go, queen. You go, queen. Yes, we empower, you know, all the cap and stuff like that. But, man, I tell you guys, man, this is what organic, genuine desire looks like. But listen, y'all, man, we're about to dive into the next video.
Hey, gather around. Here's the story. Once upon a time, I was dating this boy. We'll call him the Persian Prince. We'll call him that because that's what he calls himself. He had a really bad habit of, like, telling me how hot my friends were and, like, asking me for their phone numbers. And, haha, it's a joke. But then I would find out later that, like, even though I didn't give him their phone number, he would find a way. Instagram wasn't a thing back then, but Twitter was. Facebook was. BB Messenger. And I would always get messages from my friends being like, yo, Lema, like, your man's, like, trying to talk to me or whatever. I was young. I was dumb, okay? I let these things go. One time, he calls me, 4 o'clock in the morning. He's like, hey, I need you. I said, why? He said, come over, please. I live 45 minutes away from him. He was like, come over. Please. I said, okay, fine, I'm coming. Drove 45 minutes. I get into his bed. He says, I feel so bad for myself. I said, why? He said, I just fucked the ugliest girl ever. And I feel bad for myself. I said, bitch. And I stayed with this man. And then I found out he was dating a whole other woman. The woman in question was 19. Her name was Priscilla with the big tits. That is her real name. Not the part with the big tits, but Priscilla was her name. Anyways, that was my breaking point. And one thing about the Persian Prince is that honestly and truly, he was not that cute. But you know who was? All of his friends. So what did I do? One by one, I fucked them all. Every last one of them. Was it my finest moment? No.
You heard what she just said? I effed all his friends. Look at her. She got a smile on her face right now. They think that they can go out here and do whatever it is that a man do. So if he go out and do XYZ, I can do XYZ. When they don't understand men and women are valued completely different. Women don't get props for going out having encounters with multiple men. Men get props for it because it's a hard thing for men to do. It's easy for women to do. You don't get recognition and respect for doing something that's easy to do. But she thinks that that's okay. And then she's going on TikTok telling it to the whole world. This is what modern day looks like, guys. How much is it going to cost you? And then on top of that, smash all his homeboys?
She belongs to the streets.
This is ridiculous, man.
But did I do it? Yes. And do I regret it? Absolutely not. Is he still in my DMs every single day to this day, 11 years later, begging for a crumb of pousse? Absolutely. Do we like my new hair? Because I'm kind of obsessed. Okay.
Emotional damage.
Now we got to get into what she said next.
I made a TikTok about how when I found out that my ex was cheating on me, I fucked all of his friends. And all like the hurt boys in the comments are like, oh my God, like you got passed around, like ha 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 ha.
That's a damn shame.
This is how delusional that the woman is, that she think that man saying that she got passed around in the comments make them hurt. Why would they be hurt? They weren't the man dating you. They weren't the guy that was dating you while you were getting passed around. They're just letting you know that your behavior is unacceptable. But to make yourself feel better, you'll say that those guys are hurt about what you did. And then you're telling yourself that you're empowered by it. But a lot of times when they go do these things and then they act as if it's okay, deep down inside, it's destroying them. And if a woman can go out there and just have encounters with you and get up and move without having no attachment, that is a female who is very, very promiscuous, and she has built up a defense mechanism where she can emotionally and mentally detach herself from a man after just having an encounter. You see what I'm saying? But let's continue, y'all.
I passed myself around. Like I called them and I said like, hey, you trying to smush? And they said, yes ma'am. You wanna know what actually happened? Because one day we're all at his house. And tell me how high, because you know rule number one of being a boss ass bitch. Never let a clown baby try to play you. But if he does play you, rule number two, fuck his best friends and make them yes men. And that's what I did.
Bitches, you crazy.
F his best friends and make them yes man. And she laughing about this on TikTok.
Man, shit ain't got serious.
Absolutely. Just, I don't even have the word for it, man. Let's continue.
I'm going home. So yeah.
Emotional damage.
We're going to rewind this back one more time, man. This is just, it's crazy how they can just go do things like this and then laugh and think this is funny online. This is ridiculous, man. And then this is somebody's daughter. And then in the future, you're going to want to be with somebody. What man is going to give this woman commitment and take her serious? The type of man that they're going to want, she's going to want to be with, and they see this online, they're not going to take her serious. See, it's funny now until that beauty fades, your age get away from you, and then you in an arena, you competing with 21-year-olds, and you 30 plus years old, and then you at high risk as far as pregnancy go. Then it's not funny no more when you hit the wall. You see what I'm saying? They think that this behavior is excusable, man, and it's not. You know, it's just, it's one of those things, man. It's just bad, dog. And then another thing too is this: they get mad and then they'll say that guys are dirty or guys are like this, but they always pick these dudes. I guarantee this guy that she was talking to, she knew what kind of man he was before she met him. The thing is with a lot of these women is See, they want to be that first girl to try to change a dude. They think that they can come through and make him good. Oh, he's a bad boy. I want to be that girl. I'm going to be that girl that's going to change him and he's going to become good for me. That's what it comes down to. They like to have these guys. They like use these guys as like science projects, you know, try to improve them and mold them to what they want them to be. And then it don't work out. They backfire. Then they get mad and then they shame guys, or they go online and act like they're empowered by their behavior. You see what I'm saying, guys? Always know if a girl can give you, let you tap them sugar walls and cap you and get up and keep going without no remorse, dog, she's for the streets, man. That's just the truth. Because a woman have to mentally and emotionally condition themselves to have that mindset. Let's continue.
Okay, so I made a TikTok about how when I found out that my ex was cheating on me, I fucked all of his friends. And all like the hurt boys in the comments are like, oh my God, like you got passed around, like ha 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 ha. Babes, I passed myself around. Like I called them and I said like, hey, you trying to smush? And they said, yes ma'am. You wanna know what actually happened? Because one day, we're all at his house. And tell me how, hi, because you know rule number one of being a boss ass bitch, never let a clown baby try to play you. But if he does play you, rule number two, fuck his best friends and make them yes men. And that's what I did.
I'm going home.
But see, they get this stuff from the rap. You see what I'm saying? F his best friends and make him yes man.
Oh, hell no.
This is what I'm saying. When these women put this out in the music, right? These girls start listening to this stuff. This is where we at with it. Look at the females who's supposed to be the role models for the women and what they're encouraging, what the kind of music and message that they're putting out to women. Absolutely not. Get your passports, man. This is modern day women today, y'all. But listen, man, that's all I got to say about that. Like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, man. On the road to 1K subscribers. The more I get from y'all, the more I can give y'all. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend. Look, I'll see you in the next video. I'm out.
Yeah, got the streets on fire, feel the heat, the Wayne way. Ain't never had no handouts, put in work, I'm self-made. Superhero strength, I got the power, Luke Cage. Flexing on them haters like Drake. This is real rap, no cap. Bust it down like Pat.